Good morning. Safety message for the week. Extension cord do's and don'ts. See issues all the time and all the time and all the time. Comes from the 7-Minute Manager, which we'll be sending you. So here we go, the do's. Understand potential hazards associated with each use of extension cord. Choose the right length and gauge of the extension cord for the job by checking the cord label and the label on electrical equipment the cord will be used with to determine the wattage rating. Select cords specifically constructed to resist moisture, heat, chemicals, if the conditions exist in an area where the cord will be used. Don't use black electrical tape. It's got to be the shrink wrap. Inspect the cords carefully before each use and make sure the cord and plug are in good condition. Insert the plug fully into the outlet, uncoil the cord, and reduce the risk of overheating. Use a ground fault circuit interrupter, a GFCI, when using cords in wet or damp areas. Make sure electrical equipment is turned off Make certain that the electrical equipment is turned off before you plug it into the extension cord. Hopefully I made that clear. Unplug extension cords when they're not in use. To prevent damage to outdoor cords, store them indoors when they're not being used. Here are the don'ts. Use extension cord in place of a permanent wiring that they're intended for only temporary use. Don't run extension cords across aisles or through doorways where there may be damage or create tripping hazards. I seen one outdoors in a construction site. It went house to house across the road. Unbelievable. Don't run extension cords under rugs. Hear that? Rugs, which could cause the cord to overheat and start a fire. So not permanent at least. Remember that. Don't attach extension cords to floors or walls with nails or staples, which could damage the insulation, expose wires, and cause electrical shock and or a fire. Don't use indoor cords outside. Don't plug one cord into another to make it longer, which could start a fire. Use a cord for the right length for the job. Don't use cords that have damaged plugs or insulation, which increases the risk of electric shock. And lastly, don't try to patch or repair damaged extension cords yourself. Make sure someone is qualified to do so. Lastly, with everything going on, my final message for the week, and I think I'm going to put that in my note, 5 things we need to do every day. Stay on task. We need to think, look, listen. If questions, number 4, we need to ask. And number 5, we see something, we know something, do something about it. The famous 5. Have a great day. Make good choices, everyone. And take care till next week.